Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Pop Nation TV. Yeah, man. Today, man, we got Uchi from KZN, Godfadayekasi. Uchi, welcome.
Hola, hola, who's this, Peter?
What?
What a very warm welcome. Thanks for having me, Peter. I'm sorry for ukuthi sithi ukubulala isikhathi. I know you
Sure,
normally run. I know you normally run your things around 7, but ke nami bengibuka
sure.
ukuthi environment engikuyona because ngisejimini.
Mm,
Abantu bebesaningi kakhulu, but now it's quiet, yabo.
sure. Ngiyakubona vele exercise vele ngibone I think earlier nyana la upostile.
Yeah, yeah, Peter. I mean, it's life choices. Otherwise, yeah,
Yeah.
yabo, I mean, otherwise uthina exercise ama-medicals manje asifuni yabo ungcono sisheshe siyifake thina under pressure.
Exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That, that
Mm.
that's that's a very wise decision, vele. Man.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah,
Mara
yeah.
man, for sure. Mara man, just ubazise mfethu lento nokuthi ubani uGodfather.
Alright, bese uGodfadayekasi ungane Sikobi.
Mm,
Abantu bebengijwayele kakhulu ngiproducer ngi-behind scene, guys like Zakwe, guys like Duncan up until now I decided to create an artist to Godfather, which was me separating Ungane from a
mm,
producer and then also having a Godfadayekasi who also tells stories and
mm,
share a chain of thought yakhe naye as
mm,
a contributor towards the black community. Yeah.
mm.
Mm.
All right. So boqale as i-producer kuqala.
Yeah. Around 2009, that's
Mm,
where I was producing more. Yeah, but I did
mm,
the Red Tape Gazawa, which was our first mixtape.
mm,
Together after the Trope headlines, you know. From
mm,
there, because bengifunda no Zulu Boy
mm,
eskele then ngahlupha uZulu Boy ngamhluba ngekhono ngathi mina mfethu ngicela ufake le out yami eh sikwazi ukuthola i-exposure and then uZulu Boy I
mm.
think ubenze i-album ngaleso sikhathi yabo. Wayesethi
Yeah.
no it's fine vele khona i-track ebengifuna ukuyenza with amajita ase-KZN uyayibona. So
Mm,
when he came e-KZN uZulu Boy sizokwenza leyo track I think ibinabo Sean G yabo Manelisi
mm,
including naye uZako kanti uzovela afike nobaba uSipho Sithole angithi wayibona
mm,
from i-native rhythm so sakwazi ukuthi-ke nathi sithole ithuba simotivate up until
mm,
uZako athole second song on the same album sasayine
mm,
native. Yeah, then ngaproducer his first album ngaproducer his second album Impande ngaproduce iDuncan i-first album Street Government ngaproduce uDuncan second album iBara Club. I think the last work I did with Duncan after Ring of Lies, which was for television, bekuyi-track yesikelela. That was my last project with an artist
mm,
as me ngiyi-producer. After that-ke saba nama-fallouts zamajita. Nami ngayidicayidela
mm,
ukuthi I know, let me just do my things and at least tell my stories the way I want them to be told.
mm.
Mm.
Wow, that's amazing. So I mean, i-rap ubani inspire ukuthi uqale ukurap?
Tupac, you know.
For sure.
Mina ngikhule kuleyo era nje bethu yabo Dre, Pac, yabo.
Mm,
So but Tupac-ke bethu namuntu obesificile ngampela igasi yabo into
mm,
obesifice ngayo yonke indlela sithanda ubuhotheli bakhe sithanda nje konke nokuphapha kwakhe lokhu nokuba forward kwakhe angithi ayibona.
mm,
Yeah,
mm,
even though namhlanje vele nathi analyze differently but at that time we didn't see anything wrong. Angithi ayibona.
mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah.
For sure. So lento lena, was the Godfather album like your first album, or were there other projects that you did as 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 a rap artist?
Well, it was the first album, especially
Mm,
a full body of work. Yeah, we called album was my first project,
mm,
and it was very unplanned, you know. But then I
mm,
decided to see we had the fallouts nama Chita, and they had a bigger platform to share their side of the story. Luckily, now
mm,
I could rap because going live and telling stories, it's
mm,
something that goes away, but the song is there forever. Whoever will
mm,
go down with history to will always find their side and find my side and learn from those
mm,
and learn from all the sides and move on. It's not about even taking sides. It's about learning the whole situation and then try to do things differently from there. And try
mm,
yeah,
mm, but looking at from the relationship here, as you guys know, I saw
yeah.
like the way you handle a situation, you do it in a very matured manner as compared to other umrepa where it's it escalates to a certain level. Do you think maybe that could be the reason into Elentolina that delays the progress in hip hop? Um, the
I
beefs
mean, most
and stuff
definitely.
like that.
I mean, I mean, most definitely. Look, but on the other hand, I would say beef are healthy, for any type of genre, as long as no one is dying, you know,
Mm, mm, mm,
because it's when people pay attention, gossips, and it's when
mm,
artists really make money. But
mm,
see, on my side, really, really, I wouldn't even call it a beef because there's no gain from it,
mm, mm,
because remember, at the end of the day, I've been a behind the scene man, so I'm
mm,
nobody.
mm,
So I
mm,
strike no interest, if
mm,
even for my guys, besides people
mm,
who were really following us, who knew ukuthi there's someone called Ungane behind the match. It's only
mm,
those people who are fully aware. But the bigger public, like your Twitter streets, your Facebook
mm,
streets,
mm,
they're like no one is aware. So it's like they
mm,
are fighting a punching bag, something they won't fight back. you know.
mm, mm,
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not even a situation where we 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 we, we have a fallout based on our problems that are not manageable. It's all about
mm,
life choices. As we
mm,
grow, we tend to want things as hlukene, and I think
mm,
that's where mainly our problem started. Angishayibona.
mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, because there are certain things that I wanna achieve,
mm,
as ubona ngijima as well, trying to be
mm,
cautious about my weight, about my lifestyle, and
exactly.
all of that,
Mm,
ndayeka nendaba ye-alcohol back in the days when things were like on high peak for us, because I
mm, mm,
realized ukuthi sizoshibiza sonke, then sizo-affecteka esipanini, angithi uyayibona. So from
mm,
those decisions agcina thina si-affecteka sisodwa, even though those decisions were for us to make progress, but igcine mina
mm,
sengingasayenzi progress, and mina sengigcina sengiforsa bona nabo ukuthi they need
mm,
to take certain decisions, they need to look after their weight, they need to look clean, they need to stop alcohol, and sagcina manje
mm,
ngase siyakhontrolana, sase siba nama-problems. Yeah,
mm. I feel
yeah.
you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you that.
Mm.
But I mean, you going from producer to rapper. Did you have any challenges on it? Because I mean, Bobo Sochale being behind the scenes, did you find it challenging with your confidence and you know your image and stuff like that, and
Not
branding
exactly.
yourself?
Not exactly, bro, because I've always done features on their albums. I don't think there's any
Oh,
album that we did together where I'm not part of a song, one or two.
yeah, yeah,
Whether it's
yeah, yeah.
whether it's via a chorus, whether it's via a verse, you know. There's
Mm,
a song we did Kwimpande, Kazakwe, kuthiwa
mm,
iKasilegas. That
mm,
song had Pro Kid as well. So I'm doing a first verse on that
mm,
song.
mm,
Ring of Flies, I'm also a featured artist for a verse on it.
mm,
So there were a lot of songs that we were doing, even though I was not putting myself, myself
mm,
out there as a rapper, because we were
mm,
not trying to compete in terms of shy. I wanted them to be artists and achieve and come back and uplift, and then also make sure that the Kasi rapper, which is our culture, our lifestyle, our
mm,
surrounding,
mm,
what we see every day,
mm,
is not taken for granted. It is only them who can do that by being serious on this thing. Then we
mm,
can have more kids coming in, more talent showing up. But if
mm,
bona they are not focusing on it, they are just comfortable, then we're not gonna see
mm,
anyone ever from from the typical
mm,
Kasi rap.
mm.
Yeah.
But do you feel like there are enough platforms to Lentolena? Because I mean, considering hip hop KZN, you Uzago not Duncan have been there for been doing it for a long time. Do you think that there's enough platforms that are giving an opportunity for hip hop heads KZN? Because I mean, there's so many platforms here that focus on Johannesburg and then focus on Western Cape. Do you think we're doing enough justice? And then maybe what can we do to break those boundaries? Or would it might be like it's just Joburg, or it's just Western Cape, or it's just but like Sihlagane, like literally is a hip hop.
All right, cool. Let me start from the beginning of your question, because I mean
Mm,
you spoke about enough platform.
mm,
Yabona with the world, I mean the world is too open right now because of social
mm,
media.
mm, mm,
And I always say, ukuthi a rapper who's only a rapper, who's only focusing on rap skills, punchlines, and not
mm,
the business, not the plan,
mm,
on how to break the market, and also how to break the internet. Vele that
mm,
rapper will starve. That rapper will
mm,
never make it, because before things were on other people's hand. You had to meet
mm,
Ungane, you had to meet DJ Smooth, you had to meet
mm,
Osnido,
mm,
for your talent to elevate. Right now, you don't have to meet anyone.
mm,
you know,
mm.
you
True.
just have to do things at your corner, be more creative,
Mm,
and then break the internet. In the morning, that you can wake up nobody and sleep, and then ntambama ulalwe i-assistant khulu kabla. Yayibona.
mm,
Not
mm,
even in South Africa, like in Africa. Yayibona.
mm. True. True.
Because of iminyango, indlela evuleke ngayo, the passage. But obviously everyone is thinking the same way we thought thina ngama-early, ngama-2010s, 2009, which is that's
Mm,
not the same strategy that they need. Obviously, you
mm,
can attend the ciphers. That's good. That's just for your inspiration, for you to know who's who in the zoo, for you to
mm,
understand the rules. But that's
mm,
not your platform where you're gonna where you're gonna break through, because nobody is a
mm,
customer there. Kuma hip hop show. Everyone is trying to make it. Everyone is a rapper there. So you need to
mm,
know who are your customers, who are you targeting, and how
mm,
to get to them. Yeah, Ibona.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, speaking of your customers and stuff like that. With your album, Il and Tole, Godfather. I mean, you were able to reach so many people, and the people that you worked with were very amazing, like Abo Tinasu, Abo Tira, and others. Tell us, man, about your production process and how you were able to do it.
I mean, when I did the Code album, I was not looking for the market that already knew who am I, you know,
Mm,
and I was not trying to please other hip hop heads,
mm,
or other rappers. I was not in the
mm,
space where I'm trying to prove if I'm a better rapper or not. Because people
mm,
did not
mm,
even know that I could rap, like I can put a
mm,
project together. People did not
mm,
even know that I can tell a story
mm,
from point A to point B,
mm,
and then you
mm,
can understand, But for me, my main
mm,
focus was to try to clean up rap that we call Ikasi and try to put that music to the successful youth because it's seemingly we are more belonging to Idandane, which that's not bad, but we're not gonna
mm,
make money. Let's be honest,
mm,
But we also
mm,
wanna be played by a Icheri, a CEO,
mm,
I mean that Mercedes that drives a nice Mercedes Benz, ikwazi
mm,
ukuthi ukusifaka lapha. We wanna
mm.
be I mean we wanna be streamed exactly in the same amount of Abokespa, Abonesti C,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, yeah, and all the other guys who are portraying that successful lifestyle type of music, you know.
Mm, mm, mm,
It's Funaban relate to it might not be up there, but we must be somewhere in the middle rather than being
mm,
that's not existing at all. I try
mm.
all. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I
yeah.
feel you.
So vele my problems kazi yo le- it's ngiyibeke kanje.
Mm,
There was a time where I was not enjoying music,
mm,
even if it's for even if it was from other artists. I was not
mm,
listening to hip
mm,
hop music because I had so many problems where I'm is who's an cycle, and
mm,
I could see us moving away from the clubs, not being able to access a club.
mm,
Ijobek was changing.
mm,
Isinaro nayo was Ijobek. Clubs akhona were more accommodating the African culture as well. Like
mm,
the African music, and then
mm,
guys like Abu, aka, they were
mm,
able to do music that was still fitting the platform. Tina
mm,
Jefet, we were like besrinka. Yayibona?
mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, besrinka nje mfethu up until even in KZN. Right now, the guys are not doing the clubs, you know.
mm,
And and
mm,
and for me, it became a major problem. Ukuthi, how come I'm not accessing that that yeah, but I mean that platform because that is my
mm,
business. That's where I'm supposed to live in terms of making the money, you know.
mm,
But why, but why we are not getting booked there? We are only booked on outside shows like playing the
mm,
Lounge and stuff like that. But the high end clubs, you know,
mm,
we like as we angithi
mm,
yeah, yeah,
mm,
kunabo Rich Durban, kunabo Live
mm,
Sentin. Like go, like
mm.
take your time, go to Emajiteni, look at their gigs. You won't see a Kenny club.
Yeah. Ish, ish, ish. But then how do you handle that? Like, does it affect your mental fitness and mean and depression and stuff like that? Benisolve kanjani?
Well,
Because so many
let
artists
me
go through that.
look, Fetch, look, bro, man, I still think that was for me that was only my problem. I don't think Amachita they have a problem. But
Mm,
I can't speak for them.
mm,
you know.
mm,
Eh, but I did feel as if they are not looking into this situation. We are not putting our minds together and
mm,
try to look at solutions and how do we solve
mm,
it, you know
mm, mm, mm,
how do we make it work? why
mm,
why why it seems like lemhlaba le is separated angithi
mm, mm,
yeah.
mm, mm,
It seems like abantu aba-attend those places, they don't relate, they don't understand, and I don't believe because I think everyone is from Vegas, I mean, and
exactly.
every business that's out there is surviving through township people.
Mm,
So
exactly.
this here
True.
does not make sense.
mm,
And seemingly, the guy who was able to balance both worlds was Pro Kid. Pro Kid did it. Pro Kid could do
yeah,
a township show and still rock a club scene.
mm,
You know,
mm,
maybe that's because of how he took care of his image, you know, gym, and also understand at the end of the day you need to be a celebrity. You can't be an artist that just survive on promoters that knows you.
mm,
Yeah, it
true.
means you need to be a celeb. You need
Mm,
controversy.
mm,
Eh, like in a week's time, you must be there.
mm,
you know,
mm, mm,
eh, kuma lokhuzana kuma timelines angithi wayibona.
mm, mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
and uh, when you're not showing your things that you are dreaming about, and when you're not showing your progress, very people will move away. Yeah,
mm, mm,
serious
mm, mm,
people. You'll only be left with friends who only care about your music, who doesn't care about where do you sleep. But
mm,
that means you can't because sometimes wait, you might find someone is not in love with your music, but they're in love with your character. Sometimes they're not in
mm,
love with your music and your character, but they're in love with your progress.
mm,
And
mm,
it's like,
mm, mm.
so
Yeah,
I'm
so,
my fans. They come in different stages, and it's like,
mm, mm,
so
mm,
if you're not showing progress, you don't look like a dreamer yet on, and
mm,
you're not working towards anything that is striking interest
mm,
kubantu out there. I mean, we are
mm,
bound to ukuthi move away from i-club scene because i-club scene sometimes amajita abayelapha they are there to celebrate a new Bentley, they are there to
mm,
celebrate a new house,
mm,
ejaridini esingamleni. So
mm,
asakwazi uh, like our lyrics are not contributing towards those people who are
mm,
there to spend 100 G's on
mm,
couple of bottles and then
mm,
you know and
mm.
then hit the
True
road
that.
angithi
Mm,
like yabo like soma kanjani phambi kwalobo bantu then perform angithi
exactly. Mm,
yeah
mm, mm. That's all. But
angithi
at the same time, ne, I don't know. Do
yeah
you think maybe like because mhlambi abamrapper ne, mhlambi they're afraid of losing their street credibility? Okay, now if I try and change my style to this, then it's gonna make me sound like I'm fake or in Sinkoshe, abantu bengicele nabo and stuff like that. And so on. Like how do we handle those situations? Because you still have like my friends lawako, like they still they like, no, I want the Godfather law, from back in the days. Like even the same like on us, there's still people
mm,
who have a problem with like, no, like Sifuna Lonas law, since Katiwe Ilmetic, he doesn't sound the same, like and so on. So
mm.
how does an artist then um handle such things and be able to get the minds of of his listeners to switch into growth and to that level. Do you think maybe mhlambe siphukawatshe poverty is would argue or what?
I mean it's not even about them. What you need to understand, me now because I'm a guy who always pay attention,
Mm, mm,
once I see when I want I never forget a face. Once I see your
mm,
face,
mm,
even when it means I see you via Facebook or via
mm,
Instagram, and then
mm,
it happens with somebody, we get to a show, then I meet you
mm,
live, you know.
mm, mm,
Eh, it's 2023.
mm,
And then if I meet you 5 years from now, I'm gonna meet a different person,
mm.
you know. Mhlawumbe
Exactly.
usuyaspana, usune-trance, usune-apartment, angithi
Mm.
uyayibona. So you need to
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that like ama-fans ethu that loved us when we came through, so many of them have made so much progress in their lives.
Mm.
Angithi uyayibona.
Yeah,
Eh,
me too.
yeah. And then obviously, as you grow, as you make progress, you start to access things that you were not able to access because money is
mm,
giving you that. Money is giving you those platforms, and you try
mm,
what? Yeah.
mm,
You couldn't go to a restaurant. Now you can go to a restaurant. You can afford a
mm,
restaurant. So
mm,
ipattern yakho it changes. Obviously, your music taste will be the same. You will wanna pump
mm,
that Zagwe first album. Yeah. But the
mm,
question
mm,
is, does his current album really meet your times right now? And you try
mm,
in terms of
mm,
state of mind and where you are, things that you are trying to achieve.
mm,
Even the experiences, because soon ama experiences, so was ama issues around working environment, ubona,
mm,
powered by manager,
exactly.
yabo, like usunama experiences amaningi angitsho ayibona.
Mm,
So if the
mm,
music also matches that, then but you
mm,
grow with your artist, yayibona. But
mm, mm,
if the music does not match that, then you still wanna remain to those projects that inspired you then,
mm,
you know,
mm,
because the current one are not speaking to you.
mm.
Angitsho ayibona.
Yeah,
Yabo.
yeah, good. Mm,
In fact, the current one asay redundant.
mm,
Yayibona. But you
mm,
rather listen to the original times where it was really about hustling, it was
mm,
really about being young kids from Mekas trying to move
mm,
away from so many situations via talent.
mm,
And it's tribal.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but we I mean and like we have seen a match that I was seeing about 2010. I'm
Mm,
like, oh hey, Lomchi, yabo, sharp
mm,
as the
mm.
latest bands, yabo ama-out
Exactly.
amanye athrowile, yabo ama-out
Exactly.
amanye besase-majority. Angithi
Yeah.
ayibona manje. Yabo, so
Exactly.
you can't expect things to be the same.
Exactly.
Angithi ayibona.
Mm,
Yabo. So
mm,
Tina, we failed one thing. We didn't grow with our fans.
mm.
Yeah,
Ish,
we didn't grow with our
ish. Yeah,
and then
man.
our friends and then our friends ended up having to look for other people who were relatable ngaleso
Mm,
sikhathi because
mm,
yabona
mm.
mfethu bawusuwazi o-crayfish umuntu
Mm.
osekazi manje bese usayiphathela akazi crayfish angithi
Exactly.
uyayibona yeah but
Yeah.
bawusuwazi crayfish um drive iy'moto eyi-topless there's certain music for that there's certain lyrics for that there's
Mm,
certain inspiration yabo your
exactly.
environment is different it's different angithi uyayibona yeah
Mm, mm,
yeah of
mm,
course but you know who you are that's fine but ama-draw cards akho ashintshile because of your experience and things you know angithi uyayibona
mm,
yeah
mm,
mina
mm,
mfethu mhlawumbe if you can find a clip yami ngiyikhulumela around 2005 6 7
mm.
it won't be the same as this clip bro. Hmm?
Exactly.
Yeah
True.
mhlawumbe lapho uzongifisa ngikhuluma isitory esisodwa ya hayi sobagcwalisela angithi uyayibona because that was then.
Exactly. Mm. Yeah,
Yayibona?
that was the space at the time.
Yeah, there was nothing else. Yeah, but right now,
Mm,
I have to think about so many things. I have to think about how people receive me. I have to think
mm,
about how do I penetrate the minds in terms of making sure that people understand ukuthi what are
mm,
my values and what am I living for because I can only
mm,
tell my story and my story can inspire and those people who are around that era and that time will say, oh, hey,
mm,
this guy is smart. No, you're not smart. It's because now you are true to situations at that time
mm,
and you tell your story and then it seems like everyone, hey, I understand there's the shit of it to and try
mm,
that. Yeah, and then
mm,
uzobe ngathi manje, hey, Godfadayekasi is this type of good man also. Mfethu like mina namajita we in the
mm,
same space. Asilingani ngokweminyaka but futhi asishiyani ngokweminyaka. Yayibona?
mm, mm.
Yeah,
For sure, for
siyalingana nje
sure.
kahle kahle mfethu
It's wild. It's wild.
akekho na 40 phakathi kwethu. Sonke
Mm,
sidlala lapho ba 35 sibheke ko 40. Angithi
mm,
ayibona.
mm,
But
mm,
kodwa
mm,
ngiye ngibone ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi when people address me they treat me as if I'm older than I'm actually. No, I'm not older than
but but do you somehow also feel like there's a challenge because of, I mean, uh with you being from a different era of hip hop, and then there's a new era of hip hop, and then do you find it like a challenge in terms of trying to make your music even also relatable with the youngsters?
No, man. Yes, one thing I noticed lately,
Mm,
I've noticed then when you've got your plans together and then you are busy polishing your things, like your
mm,
things, izinto ey'diphendele kuwena ukuthi if you sleep, they sleep. When you are, I mean, when you walk, they wake up.
mm.
Angithi uyayibona? You, you,
Yeah.
you, you seem to enjoy each and every art without judging.
Mm,
Angithi uyayibona? Yep.
mm,
Like Njekwethu, there's like 3 albums dropped now with hip hop. There was Curse by Nasty, and then also
mm,
there's Aries. Mina, I'm
mm,
banging all those 3 albums without a problem.
mm,
I enjoy them. I'm loving the talent. I'm looking at
mm.
a vision,
Exactly.
I'm looking at so many things. I mean, within a project, you know.
Mm,
Uh, but if the two are inside little space, there's a way I'm frustrated about the progress and frustrated about ukunganakwa kwekasi rap. Vele ngabe
mm,
bese ngiwashwebile lama-project ngaba wangificanga ngisho ukungifica
mm,
in terms of me giving them time. Angithi
mm,
uyayibona? Yeah,
mm. As well.
uyayibona. Yeah.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, hey, there's no bad rap. It's a
Mm.
matter of how bad your life is. Uyayibona?
True, true, true. Fair enough. Ish. Yeah,
Angithi uyayibona?
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yabo because bethu we are and nami ngiyafeel ukuthi yabo bangilalela uKhepha or ngilalela uNesty. I'm like
mm,
I'm disappointing lo music walamajita even nakule stile engiyilalele kusona because yile nto bethi sideserve yona ngampela ibhenti ukuze ngi-enjoy kahle ngiyifakele utime ngiyele ofisini.
mm,
Angithi because that's when you start
mm,
to relate and start to ezinye izinto bese nizokudlula kanje. No, for
mm.
me, God album is a simple Kasi rap album. But let me tell you,
Yeah.
lot of artists are with Kasi rap. They don't understand jack on that album.
Mm,
I
mm,
try
mm,
all of it. Yeah,
mm.
because the things I'm saying, they are here.
Exactly.
I try all.
Exactly.
Bonabana, hey,
Yes.
punchline, who's
Yes.
dope? I try all.
You,
So that
you
album
sound
is
better
not
than
about
others.
that album
Yeah,
is not
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, they will
And the fact
understand
that
it.
I was able to hear it myself, umuntu ongamelika rev. I mean, really, it's dope.
Tribal. Yeah, so they will
Yeah.
understand it. They will only understand it 10 years from now.
Mm,
Tribal.
true.
When they
True.
really see, oh, hey, this is what Godfather was saying was saying.
Mm,
But
mm,
we didn't
mm.
understand because we were all about my backpacks and looking for punchlines, yeah, looking for this and
Yeah. Mm,
Tribal. Yeah,
mm,
but album was more on a blueprint, trying to navigate, trying to school, and then trying
mm,
to paint a bigger picture about
mm.
Igas in a life and also the dreams not to be limited. You know, you can't only dream about having a big song. Your dream must be
Mm.
beyond that. What are you
Exactly.
gonna do once you have a big song? Now that's where
Yeah.
problem starts. you know,
Yeah.
yeah, because if you're gonna start trying things just because you have a big song, then you gonna have problems. And it's
Mm,
gonna, yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So so
Sure.
so 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 yeah. So it's all like in summary, there
Mm,
is no bad album when it comes to hip hop. Every artist, especially when you speak about hip hop artists, you speak about people who are smart all the time and they
mm,
they always share. moments. They always share whatever they are going through. They
mm,
always tell real things. you know.
mm,
So it's either when you understand what's happening right there in that project, or the project
mm,
is overboard. Is overboard.
mm.
you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you won't
Exactly.
understand the project if I mean if it's overboard. Like look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z, if it is not rapping like you Jay-Z in Renegade right now.
Exactly.
You know.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. But most of the things he says, you see, I understand that because he has with his, but we don't even have experience of it because
mm,
through his eyes, he's trying for us to see life through his eyes, but we
mm,
can never really see it because
mm,
he paying balance number one.
mm.
Angithi
Exactly.
uyayibona?
Exactly.
Yeah, i-bank balance number
Mm,
one, yabo. And
mm.
if you
Nge-financial
wavukela
freedom.
yabo, if you wavukela kuyona izinto azenzayo bayiqale vuka, yabo. So
Mm,
he- he- his lyrics azohlezi, yabo. That's why
mm,
he rapped wacishe waqala ingoma entsha kwi-God Did. Yabo, because he
mm,
has so
mm,
much to
mm,
say. But
mm.
a song has to be 4 minutes at the end of the day.
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
at least maximum.
Mm,
Yeah, but, and
mm,
he's not worried about going to studio doing a project anymore. You know,
mm, mm,
just like me, I see how much it has a color. Hey, Betu, hey, yabona. Like it's
mm,
fine. Why, if I get into that zone, if I get to that space, I will complete my EP and put it out there. But right now,
mm,
what I'm going through, studio is the last thing on my mind.
mm,
Right now, what I'm
mm,
what I'm
mm,
pushing, studio is the last thing. In that environment, I can't go there because that environment is just for me to relax and speak my mind.
mm,
So if I'm still going through certain things, I'm putting business plans into actions. I don't have time to go there because I'm gonna end
mm,
up not having time for my family. If you get in one
mm,
night, I have to spend time with my kids, talk
mm,
with my wife, understand their
mm,
day. I think it's stood, and I have to prepare
mm,
for my next day because I'm gonna fight another giant. Because in business, bro, we fight.
mm.
you know,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. Mm.
Exactly. But how was it like, man? I mean, having million streams and being nominated, for some awards. How was that like? Considering that it's like your first album.
I mean, there are not that. I mean, there are not there are a lot of things that you don't take into consideration,
Yeah.
especially when you're not doing something for a certain achievement. You know,
Mm,
for me, the real things for my project, especially the God album, the real things was when I was getting messages from guys saying, "Hey, bro, I've just considered taking a life cover. I've just considered taking a funeral policy for me and my
mm,
family." You know, now
mm,
those were the real things for me.
mm,
Because those were things I wanted ukuthi vele zi-strike across, especially for us as youth, and then
mm,
try to put that experience out there ukuthi, eh, but you can't rush to enjoy life when you don't have the basic stuff. There are
mm.
things you need to fight for. There are things like medical aid. You need to fight for that
Exactly.
access.
Mm,
you know,
yeah.
a
Yeah.
funeral cover, but you need to fight for that responsibility because
Mm,
that's when you become a boy. The day someone is in the fridge, a family member, whether it's your parents or it's your
mm,
whoever, angithi ayibona,
mm.
yila suke
Yabo.
sebuhlungu, bathi ngesiZulu, yila suke sebuhlungu khona, umfana emadodeni.
Mm,
Angithi ayibona manje,
mm,
yabo.
mm,
Regardless ukuthi usunepolo, yabo, shaya oshisa nyama, yabo, but if
mm,
you can't spare those lezi zinto yishibhile, bro. you
mm,
know le nto ishibhile zo 55 rand, uthole ukuthi zinama-payout o 20K, And bese that big man bese ufika nawe uzocontribute niwumndeni ohlangene
mm,
senine-crisis, yayibona,
mm,
rather than
mm,
ukuphenduka out engatholakali base kuney'nkinga just because you were not prepared, I mean for that.
mm.
Angitsho yayibona, yabo. So
Ngiyakuzwa.
once you start to get to those things, it's when you realize kahle kahle, hey, I don't even have money to spend, on
Mm, mm,
alcohol and other stuff,
mm,
yeah.
mm, mm,
Yeah, because bangibuka i-budget yami, eyi, gcina vele nami nginemali yokushaya lo entertainment, bawuney'ngcosi shapu,
mm,
bawune-cherry
mm,
shapu, ne-fro shapu, angithi ayibona.
mm,
So, and
mm,
then you start to worry about what does the future holds,
mm, mm,
because my major issue was that ngikwi-direction ekwi-crisis, because
mm,
if I'm producing and doing the stuff that I do, but we don't have so many gigs and we are not affording the life at least we are dreaming for, then one day we will our story will be similar to all the other artists who were big ngama
mm,
2000 2002, but now sekuxoxwa ngendlela, hey, uwambona usibani ba.
mm,
Angithi ayibona. So
mm,
for
mm,
me, I felt I felt I'm in the same direction.
mm,
Angithi ayibona.
mm,
And I had to make a decision, ngoba my plan was, how do I make money while I'm sleeping? How do I make money like how do I make money when I go to bed? Like when I go to bed, I still wanna make money, you know?
mm, mhm,
Uh, yeah. So when I wake up, I have money, you know?
mm,
Because
mm,
if I make money while I'm sleeping, that means even when I'm dead, my
mm,
I mean there will be money that I'm making.
mm. Njengabo-Coca-Cola. I feel you. I feel you.
At
Yeah,
least you get my point.
yeah,
So how do I make sure ukuthi iy'ngane zami bangingekho akuqala iy'nkinga empilweni yazo? Yayibona.
exactly. Mm,
Obvious laba ngikhona ngizozama yabo, ufone lo, nangu ubani eshoda ngamanabukeni, nawu upaquze njenge-out, ushiye lo.
yeah,
Angisho yayibona. But what
ngiyakuthola.
happens when you're not there? You
Mm,
know? Yabo, what I mean,
ish.
yeah, what
Mm,
happened? So does the future abantu ekufanele bakherishe ilegacy and move forward, and carry your whole world,
mm,
isiyaqala manje yashintsha, sekufanele ingane iphume esikoleni kade ifunda kuso iye kwesinye, yabona nje sekune just because, yabo.
mm,
Ubuye out
mm,
ebehlule ukucabanga ukuthi how do you make money,
mm,
while ulele, yabo. This is the main key for
exactly.
us black people, yabo,
Mm,
ukuthi how do we make money while sisempedeni, angisho yabo.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
eh
Exactly.
because imani
Yes, sir.
konto eshayayo, ne,
Uchi,
thola.
yeah, ngiyakuzwa. Ukhathile
Yeah.
kancane lapho.
And
Mm,
yeah, so imali eyenzeka ngoba wena uphumile wanyakaza, and that's risk,
mm,
man. For me, that money is a risk.
yeah,
Yabo.
yeah. Like,
And that man
but
that
but but do
money
you
is
think?
bad that money is bound to have problems bawungasekho.
Mm, 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 mm. Do you think maybe mhlambe the reason why um is there enough maybe initiative that is being done to educate some artists into seeing themselves as a business and a brand, because so many artists they were masebashona, financially will be and stuff like that.
Yo, bro, artists are lazy, man. Damn, artists are lazy.
Mm,
Look, man, there is every lesson in life about
mm,
entertainment, you know.
mm,
Zola's
mm,
life
mm,
is a lesson to
mm,
every kid out there, but we choose to
mm,
ignore it. There's so
mm,
many lessons about your songs and some roles, but each and every time someone is crying fouls about royalties and royalties and royalties.
mm, mm.
You know, no,
Definitely.
no one is willing to learn. That's the problem.
Mm,
Everyone
mm,
is there to enjoy. No one wanna open books and learn the realness of the situation. That's why you find
mm,
guys that are putting themselves beyond being artists like abo Casper. They
mm,
they will achieve more because they understand what Monday is not for fun, you know.
mm,
Because once we artist that understands ukuthi wena uqala ukusebenza ngolwesihlanu gqibelo nesonto then ngo-Monday usungatholakala noma ikuphi
mm,
playing around, then you have a big problem coming.
mm,
Yeah.
mm,
But there's what I'm trying to say, there's practical lessons. Why should we waste time and host workshops when there are practical lessons? There are
mm,
practical lessons right now.
mm,
And it's
mm,
just that I don't want to mention people's name, but there is
mm,
so much lesson out there with entertainment. We can
mm,
speak about people eh, abangasa-afford ngisho isinkwa right now, yayibona,
mm.
mhlawumbe bangagcwala
Exactly.
u-two kwaya.
Mm,
Yayibona. Yeah, and
mm,
that's a lesson alo angithi
mm,
ayibona. Yabo.
mm,
When you
mm,
speak about royalties and song problems, it's there. When you speak about artist and label and contract problems, it's there, but
mm,
like it's out there. You know?
mm,
Yeah,
mm, mm,
yeah. But no one is digging deep to those situations because everyone want one thing. They want fame. That's all they want.
mm. Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
cry foul. Then they cry foul when the fame is dying.
Mm, 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 mm.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's a very challenging situation. But so far, do you have any events or like performances coming since we were November, in December?
Me right now I'm not doing stage. Uh, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm busy. I mean I'm busy promoting a a side that I've partnered with DJ Tira, you know. So my main
Mm-hmm.
focus is putting that side into. uh, For now, we are just doing a foundation, but my main focus is to make sure that that side is one of the
Mm,
most successful side for it
mm.
to have 50 years from now. You know,
Danko. Ah.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell
So
us more about that and you and Tira.
well, it's one of those ideas that it, I
Mm.
mean I'm doing a lot of things, just that I'm not sharing. But the side is
Okay.
one of those ideas where you start to think about the afterlife. You know,
Mm, 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 mm,
yeah, where you create something that it, if you're lucky enough, you might start benefiting from now, or it's something for illegas and
mm.
it's yeah. So
Actual, yeah.
inside that came about around a dead space. So how do we get something that also able to put to popo even when we go to bed, you know?
Mm, mm,
Yeah, yeah. So sahlanganisa amakhanda-ke with DJ Tira. Mina vele I was already in the field in terms of manufacturing and all of that. So
mm,
ngayiputha together, sahlanganisa up until siyi-launch. Right now, it's all about placing a foundation because it's not a small thing. It's a very huge thing to have your own product kuma-retail fridge anjengo-Spar, o-Makro, o-Pick n Pay.
mm,
It's
mm,
not a
mm,
joke, bro. Like it's a war now. Now, I mean,
mm,
now we are fighting bigger monsters, monsters that someone from Ekasi will never understand.
mm,
Yayibona?
mm,
Because it's a different territory we are trying to step on, and it's not easy.
mm.
Angithi uyayibona?
Yeah, white monopoly.
Eh, blind. Yeah, yeah. Blind. Kuyanyiwa.
Yeah, yeah. But have you guys already done like an official launch or for it?
Not exactly official, but we are we are
Mm.
we are we are putting it out there because we launched it via socials around
Oh,
December last
okay.
year,
Mm, mm, mm,
So we've
mm,
only had a couple of productions right now. We are gaining the right momentum.
mm,
We
mm,
are
mm,
we are we, we are also finalizing the
mm,
packaging. When we started, ibigma clear plastic, igma white tray box. Manje
mm,
sigma branded boxes, but it's clear plastic. So I think the
mm,
batch we're gonna do now is gonna be branded plastic. So it takes time for you to finalize the product. You might find that
mm,
we are even still finalizing the taste of the product,
mm,
but we have to put
mm,
it out there so that it start rolling, and then we
mm,
finalize while you see already rolling. Angitshayibona.
mm,
And then once we
mm,
finalize all the small things, mhlambe salontsha nedampi and all of that, then we
mm,
go boom, and everyone will start to understand. Oh, abachita kahle kahle, abesa-finalize the process.
mm, mm, mm,
Angitshayibona. It
I
it
see.
wasn't it
Mm,
wasn't it wasn't a finalized product in terms of the way it's supposed to look, mhlambe even the
mm,
way it's finally supposed to taste. But it had to
mm,
start somewhere because it was never gonna start. You can't finish izinto kodwa kumpethu. Izinto uyifinisha
mm.
uyifinisha endleleni.
Exactly.
Angitshayibona.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true. It's a
yeah.
process.
I mean, it's a very, very big process.
Mm,
But to me now, I bought access in terms of so many things, especially for serious people who wants to work. There's
mm,
nothing I cannot manufacture right now in terms of access.
mm,
Ufuna iphakethe lama-chips, ufuna i-Vicks,
mm,
ufuna i-handy aid, all of those things in terms of products,
mm,
things that are that
mm,
esizoyifaka nje slowly but surely,
mm,
but making sure ukuthi we are doing worse nama-incentives,
mm,
secret siya progress.
mm,
Angithi uyayibona.
mm,
Yeah.
mm,
So mina I've always been about that in terms of life. Yeah, but always
mm,
took life serious.
mm,
Akukho la
mm,
ngeke ngiyishaye khona ngeskeleni mfethu, ngifuna ukubheka i-situation yami njengoba injalo. Yayibona.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. Wow, 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 wow. But are there any government probably institutions that might be willing to work with you guys? Because I mean, we always hear my politicians saying, claiming that they're looking for small and medium enterprises that want to be part of those things. Do you see yourselves working to that to maybe partnering with such?
I mean, well, it's not a problem, but what I
Mm,
know is because of the type of business we are talking about, which is alcohol,
mm, mm,
you must know you might not have that support, and you need to understand why. You know,
mm,
because maybe the government cannot be the one who's vouching for people to drink. you know,
mm, mm,
so it, like we have that in mind. Ukuthi
mm,
we can't just go to social developments, and because it's not
yeah,
an
yeah.
open public thing. It's something with restrictions, with with disclaimers, with a lot
Mm,
of
mm,
responsibilities that
mm.
needs to take place, and the government is pushing Oma campaign ngapha, oh, don't drink and drive. This, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
something
yeah,
that might
yeah.
clash
Yeah,
there and there.
pointed good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
pointed
yeah,
in. Yeah, yeah.
so
Mm,
we know
yeah.
we might be alone on it, but we don't mind, you know. We
Mm,
we don't mind because
mm,
we know ukuthi siqala ini njengamanje. Yeah. It's a very,
mm,
very big project. It's a monster project. So,
mm,
finally vele siyibambe iqine, sibe steady because the
mm,
foundation only happen once. Once you mess up
mm,
the foundation, then you gonna have problems. Usuthi ufuna ukuhlala kuleyo then sokuqala ama-cracks, then i-roof iyalika because you didn't
mm,
wanna spend enough time and enough resources, enough material kwi-foundation.
mm,
Jahe nje
mm,
ukuthi abantu babone
mm,
ukuthi hey usuwakha isitezi, angitsho ayibona.
mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm, mm.
and
I know you feel Ochi. Ochi, man.
yeah,
Just want to appreciate you, man, for guys cards with Siri and Fiti. I'm hoping we'll get to have more conversation. I'm sure also Klambi must not the chance then Ibe no Tira then Sikulume, you know, and
I don't
also
know. I'll speak to him about it. I don't think that's a problem.
yeah, yeah.
Faith, I really appreciate it. Like me, I don't do these things because
Mm, mm, mm,
I'm always scared. I'm always harsh, you know.
yeah,
I'm
pela
always
ang my aku hip hop nation mfethu eish ngiphethe ijozi ngiphethe Western Cape manje kushoda nina be-KZN yabo nabo Limpopo bayashoda neMpumalanga yashoda
yeah,
so I'm
no, but
hoping yeah
look, I'm always very harsh between when it's come to reality speaking. You know,
mm, mm, mm,
I don't sugarcoat it. If things are not going the right direction, and they are not going
mm,
the right direction, and we have to
exactly
face
exactly
that, you know, and
mm,
see how do we make things go the right direction. But if we're not gonna
exactly
be men about it and sit down and say
mm,
things are not going the right direction, then it means I'm not
mm,
there with men. Let me just step out. You
mm, mm, mm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah
So
yeah
I don't normally do my interview like this, you know.
mm, mm,
I think I only have one interview on YouTube that I did
mm,
maybe
mm,
2 years ago, but I know I don't go live. I don't share my chain of thoughts because some people will feel uncomfortable. Some people will start thinking, hey, this guy,
mm,
why is he
mm,
surrounding himself with so much fear in life, you know?
mm, mm,
But
mm,
me,
mm.
now I have my reasons. Now you have your
Exactly
reasons to do whatever you are
exactly
doing on your end. So I
mm,
highly appreciate mfethu just to at least ukucubungula ezinye izinto. Speak about rap,
exactly
speak about life, speak about the
mm,
Kasi rap and the crises that are faced within. And
mm,
also, I mean, I'm praying that I'll find time again
mm,
to help to
mm.
have time, and I don't wanna waste anybody's time.
Ochi,
Can you hear me?
guys, I think we lost the Godfather.
Suyangithola manje. Hello?
Um, let's try and get him back on. Ochi, yeah,
Uyangizwa kodwa?
ukhathile kancane. Yeah, ngiyakuzwa
Ah,
ke manje.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, basically, I'm saying I still wanna help in terms of the rap, the Kasi rap.
Yeah,
It's just that for
yeah.
now, I don't wanna waste anybody's time because I don't have time. I don't have time for it.
Mm,
I don't have time to
mm,
assist anybody. So if ngizozama ukuforsa sizogcina sibanga more problems than ama-solution
mm,
angithi
mm,
yayibona.
mm, mm.
Yeah,
Ngiyakuthola,
but I'm
ngiyakuthola.
hoping that nami ngizokwazi ukustructureisha what I'm structuring yenzeke very
Mm,
fast and then ngikwazi ukubuya ngizo-investa and sengi-investa comfortably because it's not where I wanna make a living. It's not the
mm,
money that's my bread money. So it's money that
mm,
I'm willing to contribute towards talent and towards
mm,
someone else's elevation. And I think there'll
mm.
be less problems if I'm doing it like that.
Sure. Uchi, ngiyabonga mfethu. Ngiyakubonga, ngiyabonga, ngiyabonga.
Ah, bonga mina mfethu
Sure,
ngicela
sure.
siphile nje mfethu sibe great.
Yeah, sure, I sure. Sazokhuluma, because ngisapena for something for the 40th anniversary yabo. So,
Ah no,
and then
anytime,
yeah,
anytime just hit me
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. All
Yeah.
right, sharp. Yeah. Hola,
Sure, sure, sure.
mocha, sure, sure. Yeah, guys, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Uchi Italiana, Godfadayekasi. Yeah, man. It was such a humble experience, just to get one of the dopest MCs, Kasera, and from KZN. Um, I mean, he's been in the industry for 10 years, for more than 10 years. So um, there's a lot to learn from him. I hope we were able to do enough justice, but definitely want to have him more uh, on other episodes as well. And November's coming, so it's hip hop month, guys. So we definitely have something big. Yo, shout out to everyone that's gonna be watching um this episode, and those who have been watching the previous episodes. Yeah, I know it's been a while, guys, but yo, yeah, we've been trying to plan everything. Some artists are like always busy and stuff like that. So yeah, you just have to be patient, just to have that time. But yeah, you know how we do, man. We never disappoint. Hip Hop Nation TV, my dear Cliptic, you know where to find me on Instagram. Cliptic, find Hip Hop Nation TV on Instagram. We're on Facebook too. So yeah, guys, we're available. Um, shout out to Khotmanu Uchoni, Khotmanu Plumikaslam. Yeah, I've been meaning to give him a shout out for a long time. And then shout out to my man Utembela Mandela, Team and Show. Do check out his show, Team and Show. I think he's got a interview today, or was it yesterday? Yeah. So you do check out his interview as well on Team and Show on Instagram. Um, yeah, guys. Tomorrow, man, tomorrow I'm excited about tomorrow as well. We also got Lee Kasuma. Miss Media. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop lady in SA hip hop. So yeah, that's it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be amazing to have um such an amazing lady on our platform. So anyway, guys, that's all I can say. Peace. I'm out.